It's Emily Schrod reporting. Iowa's Attorney General stopped in Sioux City tonight, stumping for support in the November election. Brenna Bird hosted her fourth Bird Barn Bash in Sioux City. In November of 2022, Iowans elected Bird as Attorney General, the first Republican to hold that office since 1979. Tonight, she talked about her accomplishments in her first term as Attorney General. She also talked about the Meta settlement, which was announced this week. It'll mean millions for Iowa and 46 other states.
We made sure that they are not allowed to put profits above keeping kids safe, and so I sued them in April. We just announced a $126 million settlement on behalf of Iowans, and that they're going to make changes to Facebook and Instagram that will help to better protect children from some of the harms that are caused by the addiction to social media.
As Attorney General, Bird said she's held big tech companies accountable when they've tried to take advantage of Iowans. Bird says she's sued Roblox and TikTok and says she'll continue to take on the companies she says are hurting Iowans.